Oh yeah, it might be just a foundry thing. Like,
That could be inventory. Let me check. Yes, it's got me down to leather. Ah, that's right. It hadn't, because I've got studied leather.
so it didn't import properly.
Didn't import the studied leather. It's going, why is my... I was wondering why I was like, hang on. D&D Beyond saying 16, and that's showing 15.
How do you re-download it?
Which is nice, because I can now boost my armor class up to 20, 24 I can get to now, so that's pretty good.
In Forge, if
Thank
you open your character sheet, there should be a D&D Beyond button up the top.
Yeah.
If you click that, you can then go through to re-import everything.
Yeah,
Also,
just be careful because it depends on where you've updated your money.
Yes, also correct.
Oh.
I always update on D&D Beyond.
Pretty sure I lost a bit of money at the start of the campaign because of that. I don't know how much there was there, so I just rolled.
Yeah, I think I did the same. Woohoo! I've now
got I just assumed that maybe I just got pickpocketed along the way and Mo never realised.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm going, I know I didn't have much, so that sounds about right.
Also,
I think...
Dave, did you say 24 AC?
Yeah.
Stupid blade singers.
Oh, because you add your intelligence to it as well, don't you?
Yeah, you add your intelligence bonus, and which takes me up to 20. And then if I use shield or anything like that, then
yeah, so it's 25 for a round.
Yeah, basically I've become almost untouchable.
I mean, untouchable to classic attacks. Dead just has to start using saving throws against you.
Yeah, but that's why you can get up close and personal, because then it becomes less. It becomes more physical in that situation. And Misty Step is always a good exit strategy attached to haste, which means I can get up to something like 280 feet a turn or something.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Also, Dan.
That's what I realised at the end of that bloody avalanche. I just went, oh.
Question for you, Dan. Did you buy the Strongholds and Followers thing?
Yeah, I bought it. Or like the PDF, yeah.
I was going to say, if you found it through illicit means, please let me know, because I'm trying to find it for a group I'm running.
Oh.
So I'll buy it.
Yeah, I forgot how much it was. I bought it a while ago. I haven't used it.
It's like $30. It's not much. Okay. I was just like, if you know of illicit means of getting it, let me know. But no, I'll just buy it.
If you really wanted to, I could send it to you because it's a PDF. But
but I don't know. I'm one of those people. Like, if my friends have found it illegally, I will take it. But if my friends have bought it, I'll just buy it because then it's fair.
Yeah. Because for me, it's like I don't mind stealing from Wizards of the Coast because they're rich. But like for smaller like MCDM, it's like I want to support them.
Yeah, no, that's why I buy a lot of things off the DM's Guild.
Also, Ben, clearly you don't have enough friends who are criminals.
You're right, I don't.
Yeah, he's taken a leaf out of my book.
I found this great. Friendless. I did find a great series of books on DM's Guild, which I've bought recently, called the is it Havard's Guide to Harvesting or something like that? And it goes through, like, the first one's all about the monster manual, the second one's Volos, and it's just listing the monsters, how to harvest them, and what you can use the harvesting for. It's kind of great. Like, but you have to buy... I did have to buy all three to actually be able to get the range from it, because a lot of the creatures that I use are not from the monster manual. It's still pretty fun.
It's good. Some people have done some good creations of some non D&D monsters from other streams.
Oh,
there's a really good one of the Weeping Angel.
Oh, I haven't seen
anyone who's familiar with that.
I've seen some. If people like horror stuff,
crappy ones, and then I found one and went, "Oh, I'm writing a new campaign."
If people like horror stuff, I would highly recommend checking out the Book of Beautiful Horrors. The guy who wrote it gives it away for free. It's not paid for or anything. It started with him doing Creatures from the Witcher, and then it's extended to a couple of creatures from Dark Souls and everything as well, and it is really, really good.
Ooh, yeah, check it out.
I've written whole storylines based around just one or two creatures because it gives them like a good bit of lore as well.
In any case, let's begin the session. Yeah, so you guys basically just stumbled onto a cult that has taken over Caer Dineval's keep, and they are keeping the speaker hostage and like using him as just a way to get, hide what's happening up there, because he's sort of like, they let him out and use him to sign documents and stuff like that. I think you settled on, what did you settle on?
Simon?
I remember what I last said, as I blacked out, but, we were like, we're leaving. We're taking the kid and the dogs with us. Also, where is that, what's his face? Wario? Yeah, that kid.
Oh, the kid.
Wario?
Warware.
It's
Warware. Yeah, whatever.
War.
Waluigi.
Luigi.
Yeah, I think for them, they interpreted that as, okay, you're gonna let us be. That means we will work with you if you ask for our help.
Duh. So where is the kid?
Yeah, the Kadroth, the red tiefling, he says he's upstairs. He is in the gatehouse up above the portcullis. You'll need to take the stairs. Well, there's many ways to get upstairs, and he points like down near the portcullises.
Right. I just look in an arbitrary direction. Look at the others. You guys coming?
Mo's clearly not super comfortable with the outcome of what's going on, but kind of sighs as he resigns to what's been agreed upon. Alright. He's just going to follow along.
Mo, you scouted ahead before. I trust you know where you're going. Ayla, a word?
Sure.
I didn't really go ahead. I just kind of walked upstairs. Moses is like just walks away from him.
Just go.
He's gonna step out.
And I walk up to Ayla and I just place my hand out. Give me the amulet.
Why do you need the amulet?
Because I don't want you having it. You shouldn't be messed up with this shit.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to be messed up by it either, so...
I
think in my pocket it stay.
Fine. So be it.
Don't need your protection, Rayon.
I know, but you don't need the unheeded risk either. I trust you know.
Everything we do is a risk.
True enough. I trust you know what you're doing. Don't take on too much.
Mo, when you went ahead of everybody, you saw a white tiefling just walking across the courtyard. She has like a raven on her shoulder. You make eye contact, but she keeps walking without saying anything.
Mo kind of just stops where he was standing and just very obviously just like follows her with his eyes and then just like turns and just keeps watching her as she walks.
Yeah, she walks all the way to around the corner, assuming into the tower to the northwest.
No. Who the fuck was that?
I'm just trying to work out timelines. Is this why they're inside still, or have they all walked out?
They would have seen her also walking as they came out.
Mo doesn't trust this place one bit. He's gonna like follow where she went. Just like kind of like not like chasing after her, but kind of just like looks around the corner. Just kind of.
Yeah, there's a door here that goes into the northwest tower. It's closed, or it looks like she closed it.
Is this like a privy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. He's gonna like walk up and just kind of like push the door to see if it's like locked or anything.
It's not locked. Inside though, you see 3 cultists. Like there's like 6 different cots. There's 3 cultists inside, but the white tiefling is nowhere to be seen.
Like opens the door and just goes, "Hey," looks around. Wrong door. Just closes it slowly.
They don't really say anything.
Rayon, where'd you come from?
You were following that tiefling. Do you know her?
No, I just... Look, everyone at this place has me on edge, alright? You went into some weird trance, he's got the speaker hidden. I don't know, she's just casually walking around and I thought maybe she was weird like the rest of them, and then she walked in here and has disappeared.
Ah. You ever seen a white tiefling before?
I mean, once or twice.
Huh. Yeah.
They come in many different colours, just depends on where their heritage comes from. Though white, I think, is more rare.
Interesting. Well, let's get to the gatehouse. That kid isn't going to drag himself out of here. Seriously, who leaves home and then joins a cult?
I imagine it's pretty easy to. You're on your own for the first time.
Mo's just going to think to the other two, because I think we still have our connection up. I think we joined a cult.
Meh.
How am I the only one concerned about this? Most clearly in distress that everyone's like, it's a cult, it's fine.
Cult this, cult that, there's always cults around.
Everyone's full of cults.
G's just kind of like, yeah, everyone's in a cult of one form or another. It's what you do with it that matters.
What's wrong with you people?
Do you not have cults where you're from?
I mean, yeah, we have cults, but people don't just go and join them all the time.
Or how do you have cults if people don't join them?
Join this one today, maybe join a different one tomorrow. Yeah.
Typically being in a cult is not a good thing. Look, all I'm saying is that if they asked you to drink some special red wine that they've all got, maybe don't.
It depends. Is the wine free?
Mo just alcoholic. If Raon's around, the wine's always free.
Actually, I'll be drinking the wine then.
Just pinches the bridge of his nose.
Speaking of wine, there's a tavern at the bottom of this hill we should be visiting, isn't there?
They had no alcohol. Remember? It was very depressing.
Oh, yeah. No point in going there then.
Unless they want to ferment the chowder.
Not sure even I could handle that.
I think it'd turn into blue cheese.
Depends on what the chowder's made from.
Alcoholic blue cheese?
That would make it worse.
It's like fermented yak milk. It's delicious.
Hey, that's a good idea, isn't it? Alcoholic cheese.
I love how this conversation's happening in your heads and Rayan's just like sounding
just thinking it back and forth to them.
Are you all going upstairs on the west side?
If the others go up, Mo will follow reluctantly.
He's just kind of like tagging along behind. He's not really. He's comfortable enough now that he's, as long as he can keep people in sight, he's okay to stay behind a bit.
All right, I'll just move you over to the second level, since it's a different map.
Oh no, G.
Ooh, I got left.
Bye, G.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so these parts are pretty empty. It's just like a hallway. And yeah, this door would be closed. Yeah, free to do what.
I don't want to kick the door open, but I kind of want to kick the door open.
Kick the door open.
I'm going to kick the door open.
I touch you on the shoulder as you're striding past and give you guidance. Kick the door open.
And then notices it opens inwards.
I mean, you don't need to roll for it. It's an open door. It's not locked or anything.
It's just dramatic effect.
Kicks the empty space.
You kick the door open, and you see that a red tiefling is sleeping in one of the cots here. This is a gay house with you can see that there's like holes that are probably arrow slits for people that enter through the entrance. And this brooding teenager to the right of the red tiefling who's still sleeping, he puts a finger to his mouth, indicating to be quiet. And also you see a door next to you, probably some sort of closet.
I'm going to quietly step forward as I see him like mouth to like finger to mouth. I'm gonna be like, hey.
Are you the ones?
Sure, whatever. Come back over here if you want to be quiet. Conversation. I'm going to lead him outside. As soon as he's through the door, I'm going to step in the way of it and close it, like quietly. Turn around, look at him. Are you Warwar?
Yeah. I assume you're the ones that Levistus told us was coming.
Oh, shit. Kid, you leave home and you join a cult. Is this really what you were aiming for?
It's what most kids do.
Yes, I joined the Knights, but Levistus saved my life. I was out there in the cold, about to die, freeze to death. And he showed me the way.
Yeah, you know what else could have shown you the fucking way? A lamp and a map and smarts in that head of yours. And I poke his head.
Well, he has given me a second chance in life, and I intend to pay him back.
With your soul?
He will lead us to something greater. I'm sure of it. Phil, and he points to the room that you came out of. She's teaching me the ways.
Does he speak to you with business?
We receive messages, yes. Sometimes.
does it feel when you receive one?
You see his face, it crumples a little because it is something that needs that will lead us to a better life.
My insight check here, because as someone who receives messages from powerful being, that is not the answer I was expecting.
Laura's just in the corner,
insight.
just like
very insightful.
Yeah, you can tell that he's thinking about probably one of the messages he's received that he's not too happy about.
Hey, kid. You got one of these, right? And I hold up the amulet.
Yes.
Show me.
He's wearing it around his neck. He'll lift it up.
Oh, it's out in the open?
Yeah.
What would happen if I took it off you?
I would be very angry.
But I mean, like, what if you didn't have it?
It's a symbol of our faith in Levistus. It's
Yeah, so what happens when you don't have one?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Let's find out. And I'm going to snatch it off him.
Sure. Go ahead and do a dex check. We'll do a pose.
Oh, I was going to do athletics. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, you snatched it off him. He goes, "Hey, that's mine. Give it back."
Hold on. Wait a second. And I'm just going to hold it up in the air. Just wait. How do you feel?
I'm kind of annoyed, to be honest.
But nothing else? No, like, oh, a fog has cleared from my mind. I am no longer controlled.
No. Now give it back.
Ugh. Piss. Alright, fine. I'll give it back to him.
Listen, I am happy to help you with anything you need, as Levistus has commanded it, but...
I look at Ayla.
Exactly has Levistus commanded.
Well, he has mentioned that there will be some people who have plans to go against his enemies, and we should help them. And I assume those people are you.
Is that what's bothering you? Wait, no, it can't be that. It must be something else that's bothering you. Something else that he said.
You can do a persuasion.
Oh, look at that. Not so good.
It's good enough. He looks at you and he says, "No, it's just... It wasn't Levis's instructions per se, but when we took over the keep, Kadroth, he made us kill the guards, and now there's a bunch of servants that we feed every 3 days beneath the keep. I don't know, that just doesn't feel right to me."
Huh.
Keeping hostages.
So it's more than just the speaker then?
Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, Speaker, fine. He's like annoyed and sad that he's kept in his room, but otherwise healthy enough.
Does it make me feel any better about all this?
No, yeah, it's pretty shit. Dude was going crazy. So, kid, you want to get those servants out? Let them be free, for example?
Oh, Kadroth would never let that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. What about your friend back there, the tiefling? The other one?
What about her?
Does she think?
Oh, she's willing to follow what Kadroth says, as he has been assigned as our leader. But to be honest, everyone here doesn't really like him.
What if she's pretty powerful, right?
Oh, we all probably have the same amount of power. Kadroth just seems to be a little more powerful than us.
Is he more powerful, or is he just more well spoken that he seems more powerful?
I don't know, perhaps both.
He has Levistus's ear. That makes him powerful, right?
Well, that's the weird thing. It was actually Granny Hethel that would hear from Levistus the most. Kadroth actually has this very intense jealousy for how connected she is to Levistus.
Well, she's dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's upstairs rotting now.
Well, it looks like she has joined our savior.
Yep, or screaming all the way, probably.
She did mention her time was coming soon.
Yeah. Well, it came. Look. I don't want to say you should, stage a coup or anything to get what you want, but, in my tribe, the strongest lead, and he doesn't seem that strong. Or smart. Or honestly that good in negotiations.
Oh no, going against Kadroth, it would upset Levistus, I think.
Hey, kid.
Hmm?
You ran away from home because of your relationship with your family, right? Your mother?
She just doesn't get me.
Ugh, gross. I mean, I understand the sentiment, but still, gross. So you ran away from your family, she just doesn't get you. And instead, you went for somebody else who was just as domineering and yet slightly more damning. And now, you're going to take orders from a guy who doesn't really deserve it and is keeping people as, hostages underneath the keep? I mean, what part of this sounds right to you? Back me up, Ayla. Come on.
You can do a persuasion if you want. See how.
Oh god. Why? Oh, back me up, Ayla. Back me up.
I'm with the kid on this one.
Oh god.
He's found a family. Someone who genuinely cares about him.
Yeah. Leave the little brat here. He's He's happy.
What's he?
Could be worse. He could be dead out in the snow, like he said.
Listen, even if I wanted to leave, it's not that simple. Levistus watches his followers, and his followers are all over 10 towns.
So what you're saying is you want to leave, but you just can't.
No, I don't want to leave. I think sometimes we could be directed in a better direction from what Kadroth has given us, but Fel is the one that makes me feel like I'm at home.
Glad you have that.
Yeah, Nimsy did that with me. Hey, how is she, by the way? And why don't you want to wake up? She like not a morning person?
Oh no, it's just we've been on guard for 18 hours. We just switch shifts.
Who the fuck works hours like that? Was that Kadroth?
Yeah, he sets the shift.
Ryan, let's face it, if the bar was open 18 hours, you would be doing it 18 hours.
Well, yeah, but I also need income to do it. But also, sweet Jesus Christ, you guys need to unionize.
It's not a D&D campaign without a joke about unions.
Seriously, 18 hours? Bullshit. Dude needs to go. There's a better way to do this. You might be little slave minions who are selling your soul to an archdevil of the hells, but you can still have better morale about it. Everybody knows happier workers work harder.
Do you have a problem with organized religions, Rayon?
They're a cult. They're basically an organized religion.
So you do have a problem with them then?
I what?
So you do have a problem with just religion, faith?
I have a problem with a lot of things and a lot of people. But
I
yes.
believe in a god. I follow a god.
Yeah.
What makes that any different from this boy, his beliefs?
No, I don't bemoan him his beliefs and what he wants to do and whatever. But organized religion? Bullshit. I don't think that you are truly part of organized religion, Ayla. You follow a god, but you do your own thing.
You don't know me at all.
That's true.
When I was in the South, I was part of the church.
Ugh. They all like stiffs.
Talos is the god of destruction. Very violent church.
Wait. What do I know about Talos? It's only just now occurring to me that I should probably look this up.
What would the common man and woman know about Talos, Eva?
I don't know. It's he's one of the Faerunian gods.
Yeah, it depends how religious you are. I think, Graham.
Maybe not very. I just happened to roll a high religion check when I was checking on Levistus, so maybe I'll just roll again.
Sure. Oh, pretty high.
You do know something.
Yeah. What the fuck?
No more than you thought you did.
So I guess you know, I'm reading his Wikipedia page. He's known as Stormlord, the Destroyer. He's the greater deity of storms and destruction. And he instructs his priests to spread destruction where they might.
Oh. Yeah, sounds like a nice guy.
Wait a minute. Wait. As in that Stormlord? Shit, why didn't I think of that before? Ayla. Huh. Hey, good for you.
What, you don't know, Rayon?
More that I don't remember. Seems to be happening a lot recently.
So yeah, I think it's something to do with the alcohol.
Some things I chose not to remember.
Yeah, well, she was pretty bad, mate. I mean, there's ogres and there's ogres.
Anyway. Yeah, look, I have problems with organized religion. That's it. A person's individualistic faith, fine. But when they get told to do things because one person thinks that that's what their god speaks of, it starts to get a little shitty. Anyway, because I might be touching some real life subjects.
You could.
We good.
Kid, you do you. I'm glad you have, as what they say, a family around you. Protect them, do right by your individual faith. Oh, and send a letter to your mother every now and then.
Yes, perhaps I should.
Yeah, like, she doesn't get you, but she got you to where you are. She deserves a little bit more respect.
Very well. I think we'll be seeing each other sometime in the future. Just call on us when you need us.
Just through this thing, I hold up the amulet that I've got.
Oh no, you probably need to send a letter or something. We don't communicate through this.
What? Really? It worked last time. Just hold it up as I'm looking at it. I should probably hold on to it. I really don't want to.
I know, got one in my pocket. Do you want it in my pocket again?
I don't... Ayla, I don't want you holding on to it. But now that I realize who Talos is... I hate this so much. Here, kid, and I give him the amulet. This belonged to Granny.
Oh. Thank you. Are you sure?
Yeah, I really don't want to hold on to it. Plus, we got another one. Oh, and if they break or shatter or anything, don't keep the little black pieces near you, or you might become mushroom people.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you heard me. And I'm just gonna be walking away. Just shaking my head as I go. What the fuck up is with kids these days?
Will anybody else do anything here in the keep?
Nothing from Mo. He's just kind of watching the others just go on like, are we just gonna... Alright, I guess we're just walking away from all this.
He's just chilling, watching what's going on.
Sorry, left everyone.
Okay, and I assume you are headed out of the keep and then eventually out of Caer Dineval?
Yeah,
Nope, taking the kid and the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the stable boy.
Yeah.
Get Bunny to move over so that they've got space on the sledge.
Wait, shit, we could have offered that kid a job at our inn. He would have had so much more fun there than here. Oh well, we'll save this kid at least.
So the kid, he'll say, "Oh, I can go with you, but the dogs belong to them. I don't think you can take them with you."
What? No, fuck that. We're taking the dogs. Besides, they're your family, or at least they look after you, right?
Oh, yeah, I think it's just because I've been sleeping in the same den as them for a long time.
Yeah, and they could have eaten you, and they didn't.
Oh, okay. Where are you gonna take me?
How would you feel about... Oh, I was about to say child labor.
What about child labour?
Oh, I mean, I'm doing that anyway.
Yeah, look, slavery is slavery, whichever way you look
How would you feel about somewhere warm to sleep?
at it. So, yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Sure. Beats sleeping in a kennel.
What are the names of your dogs?
Oh, I never
What's
learned
your
their name.
opinion on kobolds and the undead?
Oh god.
Oh, I've heard stories about them. Pretty scary.
Well, we've got some nice ones, and they'll be nice to you, and you'll have somewhere warm to sleep.
And eat you.
I'm going to take my rope, and they've got leashes on, right? Or like collars? Or harnesses?
Yeah, it's probably like a post outside where they're kept, outside their kennels, and you could take like 6 leashes if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take them. And just like as though I am in charge and this is all intentional and allowed, we're just walking out with them.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like Kadroth did say that you're free to take any resources you need, so no one's gonna bat an eye if you take them.
Oh wait, we could actually take the kid. The other one, the moody one.
No, he wants to stay. Let him stay.
I hate it so much, guys.
We can't employ every single orphan, lost child, or mummy in 10 town.
Why do you hate it? Is it as if these people are a cult and they're evil? Stopping them?
Not like he's here against his will.
I'll tell you later, once we're out of here. And yeah, I'm just gonna lead the kid and the 6 dogs out.
Okay. Yeah, you venture out back down the hill to Caer Dineval. Are you doing anything in Caer Dineval or just going straight out?
What time of day is it?
Going out.
What time of day? Ooh, good question. Actually, it's probably nighttime.
Damn it. We can push through.
Oh, do we really want to stay here, guys?
Yeah, I really don't.
We've got sleeping bags and stuff we can camp.
Yeah, let's try to push through down to at least East Marches or whatever the town is, and then go from there.
Yeah.
East Haven.
East Haven.
Oh god, it's actually a decent ways away. Ugh.
How far is it? How many hours?
Let's check. East Haven from Caer Dineval.
We can make it to like the crossroads here. We could camp.
If I recall correctly, we saw like
The giant spear?
giant stuff about there, so let's not camp around there.
9 hours.
We can go
We're
4
camping.
hours into the trip and camp.
We're camping, I think, guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey kid, one more night of cold, then we sleep in somewhere warm. What's your name again?
His name. Let me look for it.
Oh god, why are you making me do this?
All we know about East Haven is that fucking Duluth or whatever his name is meant to be there, yeah?
Find me on the frozen ferry at East Haven.
Is it like a big town or?
Second biggest town. Oh, sorry, was that in character?
No, that was a general question.
Yeah, second biggest town in 10 towns.
Alright. You know anything about East Haven, kid? Like, what kind of shops they got there?
Oh, quite a lot. Pretty much anything you need.
Could we cut across the lake a bit? Is that like too dangerous?
Oh, it's as dangerous as going through any wilderness.
Oh.
Yeah, from what I remember, the paths mean safety.
Yeah.
And it's also like night.
Given our track record at getting lost, I think we should stick on the road. Or what there is of it.
Just have to follow the water. No, that's fair.
Frozen water covered in snow.
Yeah.
Nighttime.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you don't like a frozen nighttime swim to wake you up? We're all gonna die.
Yeah, so the kid's name was Alisar. And were you staying in town or out of town?
Probably not making it the full way down, so out of town?
Yeah, we'll camp out somewhere. Once we get to that stage of like, yeah, it's no longer viable. Although now we have 7 dogs.
Okay. So I'll put you like 4 miles out. But because you're camping out, let's check if you run into anything. Who would be the navigator for this? Can you do a survival?
Rayon or me?
Definitely not G.
No.
Not me. Not
I
yet.
think we realize that you have a better survival than I do, Ayla.
I will provide help.
And I can call on guidance from my organized religion.
The trick is not telling Rayon that you follow someone who have made deals with people.
So survival at advantage.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Guidance. Okay.
God.
Oh,
God!
plus a d4, plus a d4. There we go, 15.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
Giants.
Okay.
Giant owlbears.
Luckily, there's no what am I looking for? Blizzard. Yeah. There's no blizzard tonight, so that makes it a bit easier. But there. Oh, I need to do another roll. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. So when you're settling down for the night, you hear some noise.
Come on, magical jack alert.
interesting. So it's dark, it's cold, and in the distance, you see a figure, which should be impossible because it's completely dark. But this bright light is coming out of his head, and you can see a cloak billowing around the light. And it is walking along the road. It is walking towards you.
Stand up with my with my great axe in hand, and I'm just like I'm propping up on it, like it's in the snow, and I'm ready to go. It's in my hands, but I'm using it as like casual leaning.
He's just gonna like slink into the snow a bit, seeing this person approaching them, and just instinctively do a hide.
Sure, yeah, you can do that.
Just burrows into the ground.
Yeah, there's lots of hiding places in the snow.
Get in the tent with the dogs.
Oh, hang on, I'm already in there.
No, he's blended himself into some snow mound.
You all hear a whisper in your heads. No, not in your heads. From the wind. So the wind just there's like a slight breeze that goes all around your ears, and you all hear, "This is the doom that awaits you all. This is the fate of any who dare to claim what is mine. Behold the final light."
Jesus Christ.
Well, that sounds concerning.
Yeah. Did you all hear that?
Yeah.
On the wind.
I don't think this person's here to trade their hunt.
No. Alright. Headlight fucker. Is this how we're going down?
What do you want to do?
Just going to wait till he gets closer. Because I can't do anything while he's that far away.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action if it looked like he's... As I imagine Rayon's probably the one closest to me. If he looks like he's going to attack Rayon, I will... I'll cast Spiritual Weapon on his face.
Okay.
Listen here, light fucker. We claim nothing of yours. I would rather have you sit and warm by the fire with us, but if this is how you want it to go, so be it.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll set up an encounter. Just give me a second.
Stephen King called. He's after his IP back. If this thing fucking transforms into one of us, I'm out.
The fuck is this thing? And can we adopt it to work at Lonelywood?
No, we've got enough oddities there.
Just walks up to a customer. This is what you will lead you to any of you who claim what is not yours. Here's your beer.
Or we stick them in the corner, and they're they're the mood lighting, they're the dance floor light.
Oh god.
Just stick, rotating ball in front of them, and we have a disco ball.
Dear god. Here I was hoping for a chance to just sit by the fire and have a chat with you all.
You know, I'm kind of glad something happened because every time we sit down to have a chat, some big revelation comes up and one of us has some weird, deep, dark secret, and I'm kind of sick of it.
Yeah,
that includes my own.
It gets too scary. I mean, I can't even remember the last one that was happening.
Oh, I know Bunny here.
I know Rayon kept asking me questions or something, but I can't remember anything apart from that.
Oh, wait, were we drunk?
You can't remember anything? Oh, good.
I remember that.
I'm totally from this world. Oh, he's all the way down there. Cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you like us to roll initiative?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just setting stuff up.
Oh. I'm going with Bunny. I want to hide with Bunny.
I actually rolled good initiative! Wow!
How do I make my token enter combat? How did you roll initiative?
Yeah,
when we're not in combat.
I'm using my D&D Beyond sheet, so.
Oh dear, he's going to have to roll it again.
No, stop
That's I'll add it in mine.
The one time. Don't take this away from me.
Hey, look, your bunny's on the field.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Bunny to go and hide until the scary thing's gone.
Maybe the bunny is secretly that one from the Holy Grail.
We're gonna get to fighting all these frost giants, and the rabbit's just gonna jump up and bite all their throats.
Right there, Doc. Great big ears and pointed teeth.
We are the knights who say knee, knee.
Oh my god, those are the cultists.
We are no longer the knights who say knee.
What is the average flight speed of an African swallow?
I don't know that.
She turned me into a dude. Well, I got better.
Oh, you can roll, by the way. I think.
Oh, well, let's
roll now. Let's have a roll.
There we go. Oh.
Aw.
Woohoo! That's my lowest ever.
At least on a low roll, I still get an okay result.
Okay, let's begin. Rayan, you go first. You can see this guy because he's giving off light, like 20 feet around him.
I don't want to fight it. I'm going to step up by like 10 feet. And just like a slow pace. And I guess I'll throw a javelin. If it attacks me from range, I'm throwing it at it.
Okay, so you're holding it?
Yep. Oh, for posterity, I guess I should probably rage since we're going to sleep. I would have raged while I was around the others, so they get 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Thank you, Rayon. I don't like that it hasn't attacked us yet.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be friends.
Does it look friendly, or does it look like it's gearing up for an attack?
I mean, you can tell. So what the voice said, it didn't sound friendly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll copy and paste it in the chat.
So the music I'm hearing makes me think it's not friendly.
Either that or there's a band hiding behind it.
This is actually just
and we can't see because they don't emit light.
Performance. And
Ayla, why are you saying these things to us?
And the light comes out from Ayla's eyes.
This is what happens when you follow organized religion.
Right, I think that means it's not friendly. I'll step forward a bit. I'm going to be this way. And I'm going to throw a sacred flame at it.
Sure. Dex save.
Dexterity save.
Oh.
Oh, it fails.
So it takes 2 radiant damage.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it does slight damage, so it doesn't seem like it was too badly hurt.
Okay. Too badly hurt? Is that a pun?
Oh.
I'll just step over this way, so I'm still within range of Rayon, but giving it space to get to Rayon.
Got it.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. How far are you guys? 50. Whoops. And 50. Alright. It faces towards Rayon first and unleashes a cold ray, but you can unleash your javelin, Rayon, if you want.
Ah, fuck, I thought you were trying to be nice.
That hits.
Yeah, 20. +2. Oh, it did include rage damage. Oh, look at that. 7.
-7. Okay, nice. The javelin goes on its body. You probably hit like its hand. One of its fingers, you can see, has fallen off as the javelin strikes its hand, but it doesn't seem affected.
Oh my god. And then it cold raised me.
Oh my god! Holy shit.
Does this just hit?
14 to hit.
Oh, 14 to hit? That just hits.
You get 18 cold damage.
Which I don't have resistance to.
And it will unleash a second ray towards Ayla.
Oh, sweet fuck! Oh, thank God.
Fucking thank God that was a low roll.
Oh my god, that would have one-shot me. I dodge out of the way.
Yeah, the cover of the snow has helped you. But that is all it does on its turn. Mo.
Fuck. Am I still hidden?
Yeah, what was your roll? It was quite
27.
high. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna like creep forward a couple of feet. That's the measuring tool, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna creep forward a couple of feet so I'm a bit more in range. And then I'm gonna... I want to hex it, but I kind of want to keep my bonus action to hide. We're gonna test the waters, and we're gonna throw a psychic knife at this thing. 26 to hit.
Nice, that hits.
So it takes 9 psychic plus a further 2 bludgeoning. And I will dive into another pile of snow.
Go for it.
17.
Nice. Yeah, you're hidden. Yeah, do you guys know Sparky Boom Man from Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining, except it's all ice instead of explosions. G.
Sparky Boom Man.
I think we do a magic missile and start singing. I think is probably about the only thing I can do at this point.
Okay.
I'll do it at second level. Oh, well, that was really clever, wasn't it?
6 total.
Yeah, four darts, 4, 6, 4.
Oh.
No, hang on, it's
8.
4 darts. Yeah, so 8.
Okay.
And started singing.
Nice. Yeah, they get him straight on, as they always do. Your reliable magic missile. He's still looking quite strong. Is that all?
Yeah, I'm singing away now. It's my blade song. There.
Ah, fuck, it hurts! Jesus Christ! I'm gonna start running forward, and since that's as far as I can run, I'm gonna throw another javelin at this bitch.
Go for it.
Oh, 11.
That he will dodge out of the way.
I'm gonna continue my Tundra and gain another 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Ayla.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to run forward as well. That's 30 feet there. Alright, Rayon, we're in this together. And spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon. Right there. My spiritual weapon's going to appear here. And then the bolt of lightning will come with that cloud.
Oh.
12 to hit.
The spiritual weapon, it seems the wind protects this shining individual, and spiritual weapon gets deflected.
That's fair. Then with my action, Sacred Flame, can it make another deck save? As I follow it up with a blast of rain.
It saves.
That's a save as well. No worries. My turn.
Fuck. Oh, fuck!
Let's see. It will target Rayon and shine its light directly into your eyes. Please do a Constitution saving throw.
Hey!
You mean Ryan's seen the light?
No!
Oh no!
You are blinded until his next turn.
By the lights!
So you can't see, and you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
So he will cast a cold ray with advantage on you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh wait, I need to do 2.
14 hits. As long as it doesn't crit, it's fine. Okay, it doesn't crit. Okay, taking the 16 damage, please.
You take the 31 damage, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
No!
Ouch!
Yikes.
You're tough.
That is the end of its turn.
Is Ryan playing the part of the Black Knight here?
'Tis
That's
but a
right.
flesh wound.
Go back, I can still bite.
You,
I can.
anybody who is watching, and since I'm within its light, I'm guessing all you non-dark vision people can see this too.
Everyone's dark vision.
Rayon freezes over, and you see his eyes roll into the back of his head before he, the ice begins to crack, and he just, manages to break through it, standing just barely.
All right. Mo's gonna run all the way up to Rayon. I'm gonna need you to hang in a little bit longer for me there, buddy. And he's gonna like place his hand and like the hand with his ring on like Rayon's back calf and cast protection from good and evil.
Sure.
What?
What does that do?
Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of any aberration, celestial, elemental, faith, dead. Is protect. I'm going to choose. This thing looks undead, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be choosing undead as the creature. Oh wait, no, it says all of them. Never mind. I don't have to pick. Creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against their target. They also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And if the target is already charmed or frightened, possessed, so basically it's going to negate the advantage it currently has at this stage, at least.
Got it.
And then he's going to dive into the snow next to Rayon.
Until next turn, at least, yeah.
Oh,
Mo disappears.
Oh, nice one, Mo.
All right, is that it?
That's Mo's turn.
G.
I need to get close. I think. So I can move up 5, 10, 25. I can do 35 this turn. And I'm not going to do anything on that side because just firebolt it. See if it likes fire.
Nice. That hits.
Damage.
Nice.
If let's see if it's affected by that.
Yeah, you attack with a firebolt. Its cloak gets singed a little bit and it exposes its rib cage. It is all just rotting skin and bone.
Excellent. So at least it hit.
Rayon.
Continuing the rage. Yay, 2 temporary hit points. I'm going to run up to it. And I'm going to recklessly attack with my great axe.
It won't matter. You already have advantage, I believe, from my spell. No, wait, no.
It evens out.
No.
you're blinded at the moment.
Yeah, sorry. My spell does nothing for you. It just stops them from hurting you. Go for it.
It's fine. And thankfully, these things don't stack, so... You know, let's just make sure I don't roll like a natural 20. Damn, so close.
I don't think you can get double advantage. Like, that's not a thing.
Oh, why did I?
No.
Yeah, that's right. Duh.
I also just looked at my spell. It doesn't give advantage. It just stops them from getting advantage.
Okay, got it.
It was just a straight roll. It should have just been a straight roll. It's fine. 20. Yes!
Nice.
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 18
damage.
damage.
All right.
It's a disadvantage point stack, so it should just get a straight roll against me too anyway.
Yeah. Well, let me read it again. Yeah, so you're blinded until the start of its next turn. So, yeah.
Oh, it's fine. So it'll have disadvantage. Wait,
disadvantage,
it's a straight roll. It's a straight roll now. Damn it. Shit. Fuck.
Okay, Ayla.
I tried, Rayon.
Kill it!
It's fine.
Yeah, alright, let's just kill it. Shatter. I'm going to point my finger at the snow just here so I don't hit Rayon. And I'm going to shatter the ground. Can it make a whatever save shatter is? Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
That's a pass, I believe. Yeah, but it still takes half, and I'm going to. What's that? Half. So it takes half of that. Seven, yeah. And then bonus action. I'm sorry, Rayon. Virtual weapon's going to attack again.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
I don't
It
think I
doesn't
can.
matter.
I don't think I can out heal the damage.
No, exactly. Yeah. You can't out heal its damage. I'm going down one way or another. That's fine.
I'll get you back up. I'll save my soul slots for getting you back up. $13 to hit.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. 7 force damage. Neither of them.
Oh god. Oh god!
Balances out because he recklessly.
A reckless.
Also, no, it would.
Yeah, it's a straight.
Okay.
Yeah. I messed up. Oh, it was gonna hit anyway.
Yeah, you did.
So 28 of, but you have, but I think you're down anyway.
Yeah.
And then it will shine its cold ray on Ayla.
Wait, didn't it already blind?
Yeah, I just missed the second attack. So the blinding is a bonus action.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yay for missing Ayla.
This is me.
You.
Oh god, I'm gonna eat another drink.
Mo.
Being one with the knight, Mo's gonna throw a Slacking Blades at this thing. 23.
Hits.
That's plus the extra 2, so 7 plus 9. It's 11, 18. 18 damage, 16 of which is psychic, 2 is bludgeoning.
Oh, all right. Feel free to describe how you take this thing down.
The psychic dagger just kind of goes through it, and it's like the last little bit. It's like the hilt of the blade seems to be made of some sort of rock, and that's what shatters on this thing and just kind of like stops, like just hits in the head, and the light just kind of flickers and goes out. And then Mo's going to rush to Rayon.
You're going to have to race me to him.
Mate. Fair enough. You've got the healing spells.
Yeah, let me know.
Mo's just running there to make sure he's, like, alive.
Yeah, if you heal...
Put your fingers on that wound. Let's stop this bleeding.
There's no bleeding. It's all frozen.
It's bleeding underneath. Somewhere in there. Cure wounds at 2nd level.
I'll just slowly wander over in that case. Oh, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, you see next to Rayon is just a normal dead corpse.
Can I, once I know Rayon's okay, can I look over and see maybe I can tell where it's come from?
Go ahead and do investigation.
Ugh. I'm going to add, what is it? Features. So I bolstered knack to that. That is a 9.
Yeah, this person isn't wearing anything that you've seen from the 10 towns. Other than that, I'd say the roll is not good enough to sort of narrow down where it came from.
That is okay. Just means I don't actually end up using my side bolstered.
Rimo, I've always told you should leave the investigating to me.
Look, alright, I can't help it that your world is full of weird shit and it's hard to know what.
Everything's pretty weird around here, that's for certain.
Is dead people with glowing faces, is that normal for here?
Have I heard stories about this?
He
was some sort of cold. Hang on, where did his name come up? There he goes. He's some sort of cold light walker.
Yeah, you can do a history check. Actually, just do a normal wisdom check, Rayon. No, you wouldn't have heard of this, but when you look over the body, you recognize that its clothing is that of a reghead nomad.
Ah, shit. He's a tribesman. Not one of mine, but one of theirs.
Was a tribesman, I think, is what you want to say, Ryan.
Yeah, apparently.
How did he end up dead and walking after he was dead?
Apparently he tried to take something that wasn't his, and whoever it owned to, they were none too happy about it.
But if you are free to take your long rest after this.
Yes, please.
Before we do, pull Ray on aside and say, "No, I'm going to deal with that frostbite on you. Just let me patch you up and then you can go to sleep."
No, Fine.
I'll just dump all of my cure wounds. And then go to sleep.
No, wait. Ayla.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry about what happened back at the keep. I didn't make a pact with Levistus. I hope, and I look at the amulet, or I look at her carefully, I hope you didn't do anything stupid either.
Do anything stupid, I'm holding onto this amulet.
Yeah, we might need to contact them. I just want to make sure, okay?
What did he do with Levistus?
I did something stupid.
Such as?
I told him we'd work with him. But after that, after we achieved our mutual goal, that was it. Our separate ways. Hell, I challenged him. I said we'd try to stop him.
You challenged an archdevil.
His cult. I challenged his cult. I said that we wouldn't let them just have their way. I don't like him. Or what he's doing to the town the people that work under him. That kid deserves better. I'm only sad he didn't have a family before this.
You think you know what you're doing?
Ha! Ha ha! Fuck no! You think I ever know what I'm doing? Look at me! I get drunk, shit-faced every other night that I get the chance to, just to forget what's happened. No, I don't know what I'm doing, Ayla. I just know what's happening.
Thought you had it all planned out. Guess I was wrong.
You were. But not in a bad way. Ayla, I do shit because I want to. And because sometimes it's the right thing to do. Like when I gave you that cloak when you were cold and younger and... Hey, Ayla? I take out the doll that I had once before. This didn't used to be yours, right?
Look over the doll. Do I recognize it? No, I don't recognize it.
Yeah, I think.
Whose doll is this?
The first child I ever gave a cloak to. They gave this to me. It was a moment when I realized that I didn't need to belong to anywhere in order to be me, to feel myself. To belong. I could choose that myself. So long as I worked for it. It also reminds me of all the other orphans. While I don't necessarily remember giving a cloak to you, Ayla, it doesn't mean you didn't matter. It doesn't mean I don't care. I just... Maybe G's right. Years of drinking takes its toll.
You're a good man.
Thanks. You might be wrong about that, but thanks anyway. Fuck. I feel better. Thank you, Ayla.
What you said about belonging somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible for someone like me?
Are you kidding me? Ayla? You already belong somewhere. Maybe the people in your shithole town don't realize this, but you had your place there, and you'll have it again. Might, I say as I crack my shoulder, might take a little bit of work on your behalf, but hopefully when you're doing that work, you're not alone. I put a hand on your shoulder. I'll be there with you. Prince Shander, what they did to you, what they did to... Hold on. What they did to Ravison and her sister. What they've probably done to anybody who stands out from their crowd. They didn't deserve it. And someone has to set that right. So if you need to sow your Lord's work among them to get that message through, so be it. But know this. You won't do it alone. And when it comes to building in the rubble, I'll sew a few rags together for the people who deserve to live.
You see pure relief wash over Ayla when you mention the destruction of Brynshender. Like it's something that she's been, like an idea that she's been holding on to for a very long time.
Don't get me wrong, Ayla. I do want to save as many people as I possibly can, because I don't think the entire town's all that bad. They're just brainwashed like the cultists back there. But you do what needs to be done, and some people need to fucking die. I crack my knuckles. Alright, let's get back to the others before they think we're kissing or something.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I mean, unless you guys walked off, we've been standing like right there.
Oh.
With popcorn.
We've just been there going, like, Mo and G. Just sharing that odd, like, should we
just kind of leaning against each other going, just listening and watching?
Like,
We're picking up bad habits from you two. You two have conversations like we can't hear.
Do you think it's because we're short enough they forget we're here?
Yeah, that's it. But no, what you're going to realise is we have conversations and we don't care you're there.
You guys just forget that we're there.
I didn't forget. Shut up.
So, Rayon, do I get a cloak next?
Didn't I already make it? No, wait. I gave it to the orphans. You're right. I haven't given you guys cloaks yet. Shit, I should probably do that.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't mind an actual white one. It might help with the snow a bit better.
I mean, there was that white bunny back there last time.
You leave Bunny out of it.
Yeah, originally I thought that bunny was sent to spy on us.
What did they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Why do you think I'm looking after Bunny?
Yeah, at some point we should head back to Bunny. I do want to see what this giant's court is. The stories and everything else about it, it's...
Well, once we deal with the more time-sensitive stuff, then absolutely we can go wandering around.
True.
Tourist trail of the 10 towns.
Maybe when there's actually some sunlight. The snowdrifts and the hills in sunlight actually looks really beautiful.
Miss that occasionally.
I haven't seen the sun since we got here, so I don't know if that's happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I kind of missed that a bit, to limit that.
I'm going to look at both of you then and radiant soul and light up with the day.
More like covers his eyes, like, could you warn me before you do that?
Said you wanted to see the sun. It's not exactly the sun,
it's mostly just a bright light. My eyes have adjusted to this darkness, and now you're throwing me off. Mo's gonna like wander back to wherever they'd made camp and get ready for the sleep.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, Ayla, you should show the kid. Bet he'd get a kick out of this. Hey, kid! It's safe to come out now.
He goes out. Oh, what happened? I missed it.
I point to Ayla.
Oh, nice. Thumbs up.
Just remember to eat your carrots, and you can look like this.
I mostly
search the body.
Yeah, you can search. But you really don't see anything. It's a rotting corpse with a tattered cloak. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Cool. So, was there anything else, or should we continue the journey?
Long rest.
Yeah. Continue the journey.
Sure. Go ahead and give yourselves long rests. And I'll fast forward to East Haven.
Where the kitty? Holy shit, this place is big.
Big town.
Yep. I can see why they said it was the second biggest.
Yeah. You walk into town as you're going along sort of like the main path. You will see that there is a crowd gathered in front of the town hall. And they're surrounding what looks like a public execution that is about to take place. There is a man strung up above some wood and kindling. And the executioner says, Zan, you have been sentenced to death as a sacrifice to Oral. And he's bound to the stake and gagged. Members of the militia use torches to light the straw tucked around his feet. And fanned by the wind, the fire catches quickly. The prisoner, Zan, does not struggle or scream as he is quickly engulfed by flames. Bundled up, spectators move closer to the fire, eager to feel its warmth.
You know, we've killed a few people but that was horrifying.
That's not a very nice way to go.
Mo's gonna try and find the close by guard and be like, you might be asking, what did he do to deserve that? I want to make sure I don't end up the same way.
Yeah, you approach someone who actually is well armored, and she is a half elf, and she tells you, that was Dazan, a human wizard who he murdered some adventurers who had aided the people of Icewind Dale in the past. His public execution wasn't an act of vengeance, but is meant to deter others from engaging in similar behavior.
Right. Nope, never done a murder here.
Here. Here, he says. Here.
Make sure not to do that. You got that. Say, which way is it to the ferry?
Oh, it's just to the west of here. But before you go, are you all adventurers?
I like to think of myself as an investigator, but I suppose in a loose term I could say we are, as he kind of turns to look back at the others. We're something, that's for sure. Not sure what.
We're trying to survive. That's what we're doing.
Rayon's just
that's
snarling.
Right. That's what G would just mumble.
Yeah, Rayon's just snarling at the god.
The reason I ask is I am the captain of the militia here, and I am looking for people to help out with a problem. And I am willing to pay if you are willing to accept. My name is Imdra R. Lagath.
Well, I'm flattered that you think we look up to well enough to take on the job. Let me get back to you on that. I think me and my companions, I think is the best word. Just need to process that. And he points to the burning pyre. We'll get back to you.
Very well.
Before you leave, you said that there was a problem. Mind telling us what the problem is before we discuss it amongst ourselves?
Of course. Well, for about 10 days ago, 4 fishers went missing on the lake, Lac Denishir. The coastline is hard to sail along because of the ice flows, but savvy anglers prefer it. There are a few competing fishers from the other lake towns there, and we need someone to scout out the coastline and search for them.
Wouldn't that be more along the lines of what your local trackers would do than a bunch of adventurers like us?
Unfortunately, with our numbers have dwindled with the everlasting winter, and
Gee, I wonder how they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Do you use them for kindling?
The people we sacrifice are mostly people who either volunteer or are criminals. But our militia is pretty much... they've all got their hands full.
And criminals.
How long is... Sorry, you go first, Rayon.
Other than criminals, has there been anybody who didn't volunteer for this sacrifice?
Not yet. Luckily, we've had a decent amount of people in our jails. But with the rate of this winter, we might have to take up what Bryn Shander is doing with their lottery system.
And how long have you been sacrificing people for?
Maybe the last year or so.
And there's been no changes to the current predicament, right?
It is hard to tell.
Do you think maybe the sacrifices aren't really doing anything?
Well,
See, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe they're not using the important enough people. I mean, if you're using prisoners, then they're the scum and not the good ones. Maybe if you started at the top of the pile, then you might have a better result.
Exactly. Give Oral the cream of the crop.
Not exactly what I was implying. Moses like looking at his others and like his friends in aura.
She says, to be honest with you, if we did not sacrifice these criminals, they would have starved instead. Our resources are dwindling.
Do you think maybe a better way of the sacrificing, instead of burning them to the stakes, would, I don't know, send them out into the wilderness to fend for themselves, and if Aurel wants them, she can take them? At least that way they have a chance. And you don't have to feed them either.
Well, we might just have different opinions of what is more merciful when it comes to death.
Yeah, I suppose so. Mo's gonna turn and stand to the sides of the group and get ready to move towards the ferry.
Rayon's just white knuckling the haft of his battle axe. He's just staring at this captain.
I'm gonna push it. Yeah, I really think you should try, more valuable clients. I think you should start, the rich merchants, things like people who've got plenty of wealth and, viable. Yeah. The priests, just start off, with those and see how it goes.
Or you could try to fucking solve the actual problem instead of... fuck this. We're going.
And she goes back.
Mo will walk up to the side of Rayon as he's walked off. I agree with your temperament. I would like to try and find a way to stop this. If they just, they said Prince Shanda also did this, and I had no idea shit was that bad up here. Is there some sort of like political system here that we can try and work through to stop this shit? Surely there's a way for the towns to like band together a bit.
Are you kidding me? Band together? Organized shit like that is what gave you shit like this. This is why I don't like organized religion. People
from
together.
what I've seen, we've got speakers in each town. Surely we can use that to... we've helped a few towns. Is there no way we could try and pull sway?
Maybe, if they're willing to listen. That these fuckheads are willing.
More likely to tie us to the stake next and use us as kindling.
Yeah. One thing I learned from living in 10 towns, or just being alive in general, you stick your head out, it gets chopped.
Alright, well, in that case, is there any other towns that decide that throwing humans to death is the best way to solve this, so we can not go there ever?
Sounds like Prince Shanta's right there.
Is there any other ones?
Some of the tribes do it too.
Did your tribe?
Yeah, they do. Different style, different god. Doesn't make a difference. It's all shit.
How do they do it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Do they throw people in the river?
Said I don't want to talk about it, Ayla. Come on, let's
My
find a
insight
place
check
to
that
stay.
though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I had a feeling.
I'm gonna get tested with intimidation.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go. Don't look at me like that, Rayan. I'm not Neil.
To the boat.
To the frozen wharf. Frozen ferry.
Okay.
So, I understand this town isn't really full of good people, but should we look into what they were asking help for?
Yeah. Maybe. So again, one of those things of how many people have gone missing around here? And for all we know, these missing people may just have been taken to somewhere else to be burnt as offerings.
Right, and suppose we've got more pressing things at hand at this stage anyway.
I do so much at a time.
East Haven's ferry, a keelboat, is trapped in the ice at the end of a wooden dock. A small cabin is situated toward the aft end of the hull. You can see the ice is totally frozen over, so this ferry probably is not moving anytime soon.
That will probably be explaining why there's no supplies up in the further towns. Mo's gonna walk on them to the ferry if no one else takes the lead.
Sure.
Rayon's just hanging out the back now.
Oh.
Still white knuckling his battle axe as he's going.
Well, if Ryan's not taking the lead, I shall tuck myself in behind Aya.
Sure. Going onto the ferry, you see that the door is over here.
Mo will head on up to the door and I guess give it a listen.
Yeah, you can do a perception. Nice. You can see that the door, the ice covering the cabin door has been chipped away. The door is not locked. When you listen in, you don't hear anything except for the creaking of the wood below you and your party.
He's gonna like look back to the others and like just either push or pull on the door depending on which way it goes.
Yeah, it's a pull.
He's gonna like pull on the door slowly.
Okay.
Rayon, stay like right here in front of the door. Because last time we dealt with any of these fuckers, they went invisible and ran past us. And Mo's gonna step into the room.
Yeah, you look into the room. There's nothing in there except for 4 different sleeping bags and a desk.
Okay. And
on the desk
kinda
is a
like
map.
closing the door behind him. Stupid idea, but he's going to. Not like shutting anyone out, but at least closing it enough that it doesn't look like someone walk through, but keeping it ajar so they don't think he's doing shifty stuff in there. He'll look at that desk though. Mo's just worried that someone's gonna like sneak past him.
Yeah, just looking at the desk, you see that there's a like a flagon, and beside it a map. And you know, without picking it up and looking closely, you can see it's not like a local map.
You say it's not local. What's it of?
Would you like to pick it up?
Yeah, he's picking it up and looking over the desk.
Sure. As soon as you pick it up, give me a second.
Oh no.
Fucking knew there was someone anyhow.
Okay. Yeah, they get advantage because they're invisible. All right, let's roll initiative. But they'll get a surprise on you, Mo.
Mm-hmm. In case it matters, I do have a passive perception 16, but they are invisible, so. Oh shit, there's more than one in here. Fuck. Guys!
Oh, initiative, hang on. They're too busy enjoying that.
They turn invisible whenever they want.
God, how bad is my initiative
Yeah,
tonight?
it's
yeah, it's like a once per day thing.
Yeah, once per day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
They can also get big.
Yep.
I don't think that'll help them in this space.
Hopefully not. If you see someone burst through the roof, you know it's them, not me.
It is a 9 though. Should we save this battle for next week?
Yeah, we can start next week if you want. I always love when we end on a cliffhanger. Like about to get hit.
Yeah, we all get to start new characters next week.
Mate, I've already got my backup character done. They're an artificer.
Can we kill them in 30 minutes?
Maybe you can actually. I don't know how you feeling, Dave.
Oh, I'm fine because I'm now fully work from home.
Nice.
I started a new job today, and it's an 18-month contract, fully working from home.
I'm good for another
So
half
I'm like,
hour if everyone else
yes.
is.
I got told it was in Sydney. I've got one member in Sydney, one member on the Sunshine Coast, and one member in Singapore. So
Nice.
Meh.
Let's give it a go then.
Alright.
Yes. Murder.
Kill, maim, disfigure.
So they're gonna get a surprise on you, and actually, because he was invisible.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So first thing he's gonna do.
Darimo, I took an actual 20 from one of these. You can do it.
Can you do an intelligence saving throw? So there's no advantage anyway.
That's fine. Intelligence saving.
You're smart.
Weirdly, I'm proficient in that, but that doesn't help.
You're smart, but not that smart.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see.
We don't note that anything's going on because he closed the door behind him.
I left you the jar. I specifically said I left it open enough so people could see Mo wasn't doing weird shit in there.
Okay.
And he is yelling out.
Oh God, they're killing me!
Fuck it, that was in there. I called it.
Just gently push the door shut.
Can you please attack Rayon?
Oh, I'm dominated.
Just for this one action.
Mo's gonna step out, and you see his a blade on his hand, and he like jab at Rayon's chest.
What? Mo, I'm not raging. Ah!
That misses.
Nice. But it is still.
Mo just looks and goes, "What?"
It still has one multi-attack left, so it is just gonna throw a mind poison dagger at Mo.
Nice.
Oh, that's with advantage as well.
Oh, it was nearly an.
Yeah, the 21 hits.
You have any resistances to psychic?
I do not.
Ooh, how you looking?
I'm still up!
Okay, it's your turn.
No, I don't need a concentration check. That ended. I don't know why it's still up. And Mo's like, oh shit, sorry, Rayon! And he's gonna back the fuck up. There's one in there! No, not that far. Far enough.
As you're like range. Bleeding from your nose, eyes, and like.
Yeah, where was
ears.
I? It was there. So I want to go like there. Cool. I'm gonna turn around and throw a hex on this guy. Yep. And we're gonna hex his strength.
Is he visible now?
Okay.
We're gonna hex his strength, so he has disadvantage on strength-based ability checks. Rayon, grab the fucker! And then I'm gonna use my main action to like hide behind a barrel or something if there's anything on the ship.
Alright. Yeah, you can hide behind a barrel. There's lots of barrels.
I'm still very woozy from the hit.
Yeah, you can tell they can see you.
Oh wait, hang on. That's a failed check that I am proficient in. I'm gonna go ahead. Cybolts didn't act to that. So It will be a 14.
Yeah, it looks like your psychic abilities have probably interfered with his psychic abilities, so you're hidden.
Or like stumble next to a barrel and somehow the barrel slides slightly in front of me. That's my turn.
Okay, so it is now going to target Rayon doing the same thing. Rayon, you need to do a intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
Well, that's about what we were expecting from you, Rayon.
Please attack G.
Again.
Oh, it was almost in that 20, thank God.
Shield.
There is no rage. Oh, you shield?
Did you shield? Did it work?
I'm going to shield.
Okay, so your shield bounce makes
That
nice.
pushes me up to 21.
Nice. The great axe bounces off with the shield. The Dwargar though will now throw a dagger, but with a minus. What was it? A minus.
Oh no, Hex is only on ability checks.
Oh, not attacks.
Not
Okay.
attacks. Yeah, so it'd just be like athletics and shit like that.
Okay, so this is on Rayon. 10 misses.
It misses.
That's its go. Rayon.
Enough of this shit! No one's taking control of me again!
I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna step back. Rage. Everybody gets 2 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Spending the rage. And I'm going to run charging through the door, great axe raise, and recklessly attacking this motherfucker.
Go ahead.
Oh, good thing I recklessed.
That will hit.
You little shit fucking Buddha!
Whoa. Oh, okay. Nice. It hasn't been bloodied yet, but you've taken a bunch out of his HP. Anything else?
That'll end my turn. Can't wait till I hit level 5.
Oh, I'm singing again. Can I get squeezed past Rayon, do I think?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll do a booming blade and step past Rayon. I can do it on myself and then go just through there. Oh,
Where's 0?
Oh, because at this level it doesn't do damage until he moves.
yeah. So that booming blade's on my knife,
Oh, okay.
which should say it should be with me.
Yeah, so I think the casting action for Booming Blade is you swinging.
Yeah. You once you've cast it on yourself, it's then enabled.
Okay.
So as long as he doesn't, if he stays where he is, then he's okay. But if he moves, then he'll take extra damage.
Yeah, you have to hit him though for it to
Yes.
take effect.
Yeah.
Sure. Eva?
No, G for Booming Blade, G has to hit him with Booming Blade to work. He has to make an attack roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
then he's
So
okay.
do I have enough? How much? Why did I move? 5, 10, 15? Yeah. Let me make an attack roll. Where am I?
Weird. How come it doesn't automatically do it though?
Because it's the way the spell works is so he does it, he still gets his normal damage from his weapon.
Yeah.
And then there's extra effects. So it's basically like buffing his normal attack.
Okay. That hits.
It busts the damage if he moves away.
Yeah, and at later levels it buffs it on a hit as well.
5. Nice.
5 piercing.
All right.
Yeah. And if he moves he takes an additional
D8, I
1d8
think,
thunder
yeah.
damage, yeah. If he
Ooh.
moves.
All right. Is that Ayla's turn now?
That's me done.
Go ahead.
Approach so I can see what's going on in here. Is it just this guy here on this guy?
Yeah, that's the only one you can see. Unless you
Alright,
do a
fantastic.
perception check.
Is that an action to do a perception check?
Yeah, it will be.
No, I will just spiritual weapon him in the face.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
That hits.
5
Ooh.
force damage. And then with my action, can he please? I think this might work, G. If I do lightning lure, that forces him to move. Would that then trigger the booming blade?
Yes, if it's more than 5 feet.
Yeah, it drags him 10 feet.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the rules warrior person, but it has to be willing movement to trigger G spell.
Does it?
It says so on the spell.
Yeah, it says.
I'm still going to do that though.
Willingly move.
Can he make a strength save?
Target willingly moves 5 feet or more.
Sure. It fails.
Oh, so he gets dragged 10 feet towards me.
Can I just close hanger him on the way?
I'm not sure. I think there's a rule for it. I don't know. I haven't.
Same thing goes for opportunity attacks. Force movement doesn't trigger opportunity attacks.
Yeah. I just want to close hanging him for flavor.
I'd be.
Oh, all right. So when he moves next, the G's attack doesn't activate.
It does. It's still on him until it will last until G's turn. So if he moves at any point before G's turn, he takes the D8 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'm just going to move back 5 feet. So we're still in his range, but I'm blocking off the bridge.
Interesting. All right.
Booming blade's great.
Okay. So now this guy is going to attack G with advantage because he is invisible.
Oh shit.
Again.
All right, but he reveals himself. Then the other guy will do the same thing.
Bloody dirty dwarf.
Yeah, buy a spinner.
Will miss, and then the third guy will do the same thing.
Oh.
They all miss, I think.
Yep, they need a 20 when I'm singing.
All right.
Jesus, there, but doing backflips and shit as these guys swinging them.
Holy crap.
Now it's back to...
Yeah, from my hidden position, I'm going to go for the one I've got hexed and did 99% of my health on that hit. I'm going to throw a Psychic Blades at him. I'm assuming my 14 you said it helped, so did that mean I'm hidden?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Can we knock him unconscious?
16.
16 hits.
Alright, so he takes 15 psychic plus a further 2 from that plus the hex damage.
Ooh.
He takes another 3 necrotic.
Yeah, I don't think you can knock him unconscious from...
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. Mo just goes, "You fucker," and just like inside his head as you just see blood start dripping from his nose.
Okay. He falls to the floor.
And then I'm gonna do... So he's gone, so I can move Hex as a bonus action. So because he's dead, instead of
Instead of hiding, I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer Hex to that guy that just popped up in my vision.
Okay.
So he's going to be hexed instead. I am not hidden.
Rayon.
Gonna continue my rage. Although nobody's gotten hit since. I'm gonna jump over this table to this guy who's here and just be like, no, don't do that to me again! Reckless attack. Thank God for reckless attacks. Oh.
It hits.
Yeah, 17 again. Ooh.
Nice. It's not enough to bring him down, but he's like in critical mode.
And I'm going to move back, and I'm just like square stancing, blocking the door. Wait, there's a window here. Wait, there's a window here.
So you take the opportunity attack?
Oh yeah. No.
Okay. G.
I'll hit the one that Rayon hit, and then I've got blooming blade. Booming blade. By blooming blade.
You're a druid.
Sounds like a really cool spell, though.
Yeah.
Blooming blade.
It creates flowers on them when you hit me.
It'd be like Grim Fandango, where like flowers bloom through their skull.
Yeah. They automatically compost.
He's not dead yet. Is that all?
Rather than take damage, if I'm getting likely to be hit, I'll if I move that way, I've got only one opportunity attack, haven't I?
2.
2? I thought he was still within range. I'd still be next to him.
Which way? You're gonna
if
go
I
there.
move there, yeah.
Yeah, these two aren't.
Then I've only got opportunity attack from. Oh no, the two of them. Yeah, duh. Yeah. Okay, I'll stay where I am and get hit by whatever comes around my way.
Okay. Ayla.
Always wanted to be a glass cannon.
Step back over here so we can see what's going on in here. First of all, I need to move my spiritual weapon onto the board. That would be helpful, but no. Let's do that. There. Spiritual weapon, this guy.
Sure.
Ugh, 9.
Does not hit.
Fair, that's fair. And with my action then I will let's see, I'll just throw a Sacred Flame again at the same guy.
Sure. Dexterity check.
Dexterity save. Oh, a natural 20 will do it.
Ooh.
That's fine. And I heard Rayon yell out about the window, so I'm going to run backwards and actually stand on the bridge and make sure that no one can get onto it.
Sure. What will they do? They see that their leader has fallen, and they say, "Retreat!" And they'll all go invisible. And you can hear them start to run away. So you'll have opportunity attacks, everyone, 3 times.
Which way are they running?
Sorry. Let's do Rayon's opportunity attacks. Rayon, you only get 1. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 3.
Didn't they already use invisibility?
They did. They're not using invisibility. Sorry. They are using, what's it called? They're just gonna walk out. And let's see.
Walk out, strike, guys.
They're gonna disengage. So let me count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all. 1, 2.
It's alright, I'm holding the bridge.
Keep holding the door. Oh, he gets the blooming booming blade.
Okay.
He moves.
Go ahead.
The D8. There's my D8 there.
Yeah, that's enough to kill him. So you can describe how you bring him down.
Oh, was it shock? It's shock, isn't it? I think. Or was it thunder? Thunder damage. You know, like a loud clap of thunder around his head, which causes his eardrums to burst. Blood spurts from his ears, and he falls face down on the ground.
Ooh, like grisly sight. And Mo.
Yeah. Don't mess with G.
As a bonus action, I'm going to move my hex to the guy in the front. And throw a psychic blades at them. And then next to Ayla, which means I do get... So we're looking at 11 plus 2 plus the hex damage. 5 necrotic, and top it off. I am classified small. Are they classified small, or are they classified medium?
Medium.
Excellent. I'm going to use Fury of the Small as well. So I can deal an extra 4 damage.
Okay. What's that total?
So it goes on top of the main damage, so that's total. We're looking at 10, 15 psychic damage, 2 bludgeoning, and 5 necrotic. So in total, that is 22 damage.
Ooh, yeah, you've definitely brought this guy. He's not down yet.
Backing up.
Alright.
That's the end of my turn.
Rayon.
I'm going to. Well, I'm going to. God damn it! I'm going to run out to here, and with the flat of my battle axe, I'm going to recklessly smack this guy in the face, non-lethally.
Sure.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay, good. So non-lethal, take him down. Wow, I've been rolling great damage.
The damage has been beautiful.
That's crazy. He falls unconscious with the hit on the back of his head.
I turn to this one and I say, "Eat this one alive as well. I need to exercise some fucking rage."
G.
Well, step forward so I can actually see the guy, and then magic missile him in the back of the head.
Keep him alive. Pulls
Can
trigger
you
at the back of his head. No, non-lethal can only be a melee attack. So that's why funny. It's just like you walk behind with a finger gun.
20.
20. He's still alive.
It's just like finger guns to the back of the head, just bang.
I like to think like G just conjures a magical shotgun and just pellets the dude.
Anything else?
That was G's feeling confident.
Ayla.
Let's see. Non-lethally, I will try to grapple him.
Go ahead.
This is not my thing. Athletics.
Oh, I beat you.
Just.
Oh.
That's alright. Bonus action, my spiritual weapon will non-lethally bonk him.
Okay.
Is that possible? It is a melee attack.
It's a melee
It is.
attack,
Yeah,
and it's a weapon.
Technically, you could also do like shocking grasps and then inflict the wounds. Even though they're like real nasty spells, they can be non-lethal.
Oh, that hits.
2. Oh, so 4 force damage.
Still alive.
Oh. And then I'm going to move back and block off the bridge again.
I think I need to give AL some instructions on how to hit things.
What's he gonna do? He realizes he's surrounded and he's going to fight to the death. He's going to enlarge. He's gonna just attack, I think, instead of enlarge. He's gonna attack Rayon. Does he have advantage or because of
Technically, yes.
Yeah. All right.
That'll hit.
Ooh. Why is there 2 rolls there? Oh, it's just the first one. 8. He's not
Reduced
large.
to 4.
Yeah. And that's it. Oh.
They said they're gonna knock him out, so as a bonus action, Mo's gonna dash in, fight, still bleeding heavily, and grab one of his blades from the air and slash across this guy's chest with a cyclic blade as a melee attack.
Go ahead.
15.
That hits.
Ray on this next one, so I get sneak.
Non-lethal.
Yes, non-lethal as well.
And he falls unconscious.
It just kind of like swipes it through the head and just turns off the lights inside.
Okay. And that will be the end of the combat.
Look at that, within 30 minutes. 3 minutes to spare.
Good show. Should we save the interrogation
within
for next
30
week?
minutes, we've just committed murder in a town that burns murderers.
We
guys.
knocked 2 out. Thank you very much.
Guys,
And
Self-defense, they attacked first.
in our defense, they attacked first.
we came onto their boat.
We could have been tax collectors.
We could have.
We were investigating the missing people.
Look, I just think we need to clean up and maybe get away from here as quickly as possible.
So I'll cast Shatter on the ice and we'll dump the bodies in the frozen.
I certainly don't feel like getting my toes warm.
Yeah. Mo will tie them up before next session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tie them up, drag them back inside, investigate as much as you can, gather as much information as you can, and then give me and them a little bit of a load time.
Also, Dan,
you want me to help?
First hit on me. I have 31 hit points max.
Oh.
You did 30 hit points to me. I was like, fuck!
Yeah, jeez. That's a couple of times this session. One on Ray and one on you.
Now you know how I feel when I went toe to toe.
No, that dude dealt exactly my HP. I had to use my relentless endurance.
All right. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm real happy with my spell choices. They came in handy this session.
Oh Jesus Christ! Right?
Hex is so good.
Hex is so good. It's amazing.
Especially if we start trying to grapple, because then they'll have disadvantage on checks.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up skilled. I think the feat, which will give me like proficiencies, and because of the invocation I'm taking, I'm going to take like survival, but I'm also going to be taking athletics. And then because I'm proficient in it, I can use Cyborg to knack. So I disadvantage someone and then grapple them. Mo will be able to grapple anyone.
Yeah,
that's why I just want
reliable talent. No one can escape.
Yeah, well, that's why I just want to get the get myself a short sword, and then at least I can drop the dagger and do a little bit more damage when I'm up close and personal.
You want to know what the best thing for a blade dancer to get is a little power gamey. The spell you want to pick up is Shadow Blade.
Yes,
because it will work with you casting spell. Like if you cast Shadow Blade and then on another attack, like another turn, do Booming Blade, they stack.
It's so good. It's so good.
Well, at next level, I get an extra D8 on the damage as well. Mm-hmm. So you get the damage on the hit as well as So it all starts getting very messy.
If you pick up Warcaster, 1, great for your concentration anyway, but 2, Booming Blade on someone on an opportunity attack. All the damage goes off at once because they're running away from you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan, I'm not trying to power game your game. I've just been playing for a very long time.
Yeah, no, it's fine if you...
No, I've thought about the Warcaster, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, because the more you guys sort of min-max, the more I have to learn how to get better at running battles. So, yeah.
I'm your constant. I'm your benchmark that you need to beat. I just hit shit.
If it makes you feel better, I'm building Mo to be a skills monkey. His whole thing is going to be like...
Yeah, and G's heading pure glass tank.
Yeah. Also, if my rules questioning or lawyering is annoying to anyone, just let me know. I can stop that.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, personally, that's how I want to run games. I think a lot of people don't like that style, but it's really how I want to play as well, though.
Yeah, I try to do it both ways. Obviously with the willing movement and stuff, so I won't just be stuff that helps us players, but it may detriment us as well.
Yeah. But part of the expectation as well of being a rules lawyer is that when you play it by rules wrote, you set the expectation, and God knows D&D has enough fucked up expectations that
I will basically say a rule, but if Den ever turns around and says that's his call, he's DM, it's his rules.